Alright, how's it going, everybody? This is the update video for build 26 of Gregtech 6. So 603.26. And this is a very explosive update because we now have dynamite. Strong is the purple one, regular is the red one. And it takes a pretty good little setup to make. It's also a remote activator. I'm going to do a video after this to actually test these out, which will come out tomorrow. So if you want to see how well they work, I'll show you that tomorrow. But let's get into the actual changelog first. There was a ninja fix for safes not actually destroying a part of their content when you blow them up, unlike all the other stuff. Fix the tooltip for amount of crafting uses on electric tools. So apparently that was either missing or wrong. Let's see. Change the replicator now prefers to output ingots, plates, gems instead of dust whenever possible, except for redstone, glowstone, nickelite, teslanite, and electrotine. Also prefers crystalline, silicon, redstone, alloy plates over ingots. The next thing is matches are now hand craftable. Use phosphor or phosphorus and matchsticks, which are just a stick cut in half, or you can use your cutter and get 4 out of 1 stick. Just a short stick, kind of like a wood bolt, and you get 4 of them for each recipe. And these will work just like a lighter or a matchbook. So 1 click and it's done. Nice, easy peasy. No reason to have to make flint and tinders all the time anymore. Matchbooks have also changed to where they now have 64 in them rather than 16. So that is very nice. It'll last a lot longer. Recipe for glycerol. Glycerol uses biomass. This is the setup I have for making glycerol here. You need a selector circuit on 1 rather than 0 for ethanol. So if I go and grab a piece of charcoal here, I'll light this up and you can see how the match works, and then it makes glycerol and distilled water. And apparently Crazy is jumping all over the place over here. Supposedly you have to have just 1 in your hand. There you go. Lights it up. And there's your glycerol, distilled water. So all good to go. It would be nice if you noticed when I lit this and had this above it that it put just all of them down there. It'd be nice if it just put 1. Wonder if there's a way for Greg to change that. And just in case you want to see, I have this set up if I don't fall down in the hole. This is the glycerol here, which is running away to be made into other things, and this is the distilled water one. And it looks like I dropped all my blocks off, so I'm gonna have to grab one of these to get my butt back out of this hole. I forgot I left it down there. Daggone it. Hand me this back. What in the world was in my way that wouldn't let me out of there? Oh, I probably hit that. This is gonna take a minute. I'm a dummy and can't figure out how to get out of my own hole. There we go. Anyways, then the glycerol will come over here into this mixer with nitric acid and sulfuric acid, and that makes the glyceryl trinitrate, which, let me actually look this up and show you here without turning this on. So you have glyceryl trinitrate and then wood pulp, and that makes your dynamite dust. And this puts out the glyceryl trinitrate, these three things together. So then over here you have your dynamite dust. So I just have wood pulp that goes into this one, and it puts out the dynamite dust over here. Then you use your press, and that makes your two dynamite sticks. You either have a selector 1 circuit or a selector 2 circuit. So if you want to make regular, it would be just like that. And if you wanted to make the strong, it would be like that. And that makes your two dynamites. So see here, if we go to recipes or usage, 1 string, 1 dynamite dust, and selector 1 circuit, or selector 2 circuit, 2 dynamite dust, and string. Doesn't matter what color string you use. So that's how you make these 2 sticks of dynamite. Now let's look at the changelog here, and it says their explosions have a 100% drop rate, so they're going to be great for mining. They do a 3x3x3 range around the dynamite, shifted by 1 meter into the ground if placed with the hand drill. And I'm not real sure how you place it with a hand drill unless it's like that. Did that take a usage? No. So how do you place it with a hand drill? I guess that's something we'll figure out in testing, because I need to do that later on today. I do want to see, it says you can change the facing. Didn't that say with a monkey wrench? Oh, regular wrench. Okay, so... oh, you can just turn it right around. Alright, so... his hitbox is just a little off here. Let's go to the very bottom. That's putting it center. I want it bottom. Alright, so how do you... oh, that's going to drive me crazy. Anyways, we'll figure that out in the testing video. Let's see. Requires to be lit on fire with a flint and tinder, lighter, match, or with redstone. The purple one can blast obsidian, but is twice the expense, which we already showed that in the recipe, that it's a little more expensive, but means it'll blow up stuff better. So the electric hand drill, which we just showed a minute there, for it's the non-mining kind, you can't mine anything with it. It is there to be a counterpart of the robotic arm drill tip for crafting, which there is currently only 1 recipe for it, and that is this right here. Well, I guess technically 4, but 1 main thing, and that is making reinforced blocks. So that is the only recipe it has right now. It can place dynamite sticks inside of natural rock and ores. Now, used instead of hammer or reinforced Gregtech bricks with steel rods, does work both via crafting in world. So there is one more thing that we need to go through, and that is the possibility to replicate new materials via the Gregtech UUM system. So he added a bunch of different things that can be done with the replicator now. It says, and yes, I added the tag to every material manually. There are no unintentional recipes. There's recipes for wood, plastic, rubber, water, snow, ice, gunpowder, saltpeter, phosphorates, apatite salts, several chemicals, alloys made of replicable materials, most gems, and some more. I did not include things that are ore alike or rock types, and I also did not include lava or obsidian. But I did have to include redstone, glowstone, nickelite, tessellite, electrotine, and lapis. Sometimes, due to rounding, compound materials might be slightly cheaper than their individual elements. I will keep it like that. So that is your... Oh, almost forgot. There is a remote activator. Almost forgot that one. Now, this thing is a bit expensive. The hand drill is not so much. It's just a ring and a rod, a curved plate and a regular plate, and a bolt of whatever material you want to make it out of, an LV motor, and then file and screwdriver, battery of whatever grade you want of the RE, LV batteries. It's only LV, and there are a million different flavors you can have of it. Now the remote activator, that is a little more expensive. First thing you have to have is this compact signal emitter EV, which takes either T4 to T6 circuits to make, curved chromium plate times 2, 4x aluminum wires times 2, 1x aluminum cables times 2, and an ender pearl. And then you put that with another circuit, T4 or higher, with 2 chromium plates, 2 chrome screws, a button, and then your screwdriver and wire cutters to actually make the remote activator. It activates up to 16 blocks within a range of 128 meters. So this can be used to set off explosives, apparently. And we will check that out in the update video, or the next video, when me and Crazy go blow some stuff up. And let's make sure we didn't miss anything else, since I'm kind of jumping around today. Let's see, glycerol, remote activator, possibility that the replicator can make new stuff. Yep, we got it all. So that's your update video for today. Hope you enjoyed. And as usual, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you have any bugs that you found, report them to Greg on the IC2 Gregtech 6 forum or on his IRC dev channel. Report them to me and I will send them on to him, whichever way you would like to do so. And we will catch you next time when we're blowing some stuff up. Have a good one.